Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're spreading our wings and taking an absolutely colossal dive into the breathtaking world of eagles, those awe-inspiring birds of prey that rule the skies with unmatched power, elegance, and a fierce spirit that's captivated humans for centuries. As your go-to guide for all things wild, majestic, and downright epic, I'm beyond thrilled to lead you on an unforgettable, soaring journey through every single detail about eagles. Their mind-blowing capabilities, their rugged lives in the wilderness, their evolutionary marvels, their cultural significance, and a sky full of fun facts that'll leave you marveling at these feathered monarchs. Whether you're a hardcore wildlife enthusiast, a casual fan of nature's wonders, or just tuning in for some high-flying vibes, this is going to be a massive adventure across towering mountains, windswept coasts, dense forests, and open plains. So grab a cozy seat, maybe a notebook for all the cool tidbits, and let's glide into the extraordinary universe of eagles, like we're catching thermals right alongside them. Eagles, those iconic raptors that have starred in myths, emblems, and epic nature documentaries, are among the largest and most formidable birds on the planet. With wingspans stretching up to 7 feet 6 inches and bodies weighing as much as 14 pounds, built like airborne warriors with muscles that ripple under glossy feathers. Their talons, sharper than a chef's knife and capable of exerting 1,000 pounds per square inch of pressure, can crush the skulls of prey or snatch fish from water with lethal precision, while their curved, razor-edged beaks tear through flesh like a hot knife through butter, making them apex predators that hunt everything from nimble rabbits and squirrels to birds, snakes, and even young deer or mountain goats when the opportunity arises. Their eyesight is the stuff of legend, up to 8 times sharper than a human's, with eyes packed with 1,000,000 cone cells per square millimeter, allowing them to spot a mouse scurrying 2 miles away, or detect the glint of a fish beneath choppy waves thanks to a field of vision that spans nearly 340 degrees and a nictitating membrane, a translucent third eyelid, that shields their eyes during high-speed dives or windy conditions, like built-in aviator goggles. Eagles are engineered for flight, with broad wings that lock into a glide to ride thermal updrafts for hours with minimal effort, cruising at 30 to 40 miles per hour or plummeting in stoops at a heart-pounding 150 to 200 miles per hour, striking prey with the force of a missile. They're not just hunters. They're cunning opportunists, scavenging carrion like roadkill or washed-up fish when food is scarce, and they're notorious for kleptoparasitism, bullying smaller raptors like ospreys or hawks into dropping their hard-earned kills, swooping in like sky pirates to claim the prize. Eagles thrive in nearly every corner of the globe, from Arctic tundras and alpine peaks to tropical rainforests, coastal estuaries, and arid savannas, as long as there's open water, abundant prey, or a high perch to survey their domain, building massive nests called eyries, sometimes 10 feet wide, 20 feet deep, and weighing over 2,000 pounds. In ancient trees, on cliff ledges, or even on man-made structures like power poles in a pinch. These nests are architectural wonders, constructed from interwoven sticks, reinforced with mud, and cushioned with soft moss, grass, or their own feathers, serving as family homes where eagles return annually, adding new material each season until the nest becomes a multi-generational fortress, sometimes collapsing under its own weight after decades. Eagles are fiercely monogamous, often mating for life, and their courtship is a spectacle. Pairs perform jaw-dropping aerial displays, locking talons mid-flight and cartwheeling toward the earth in a spiraling dance that tests trust and coordination, or soaring together in synchronized loops while calling out in piercing whistles and screeches that echo across canyons. Parenting is a shared duty. Males and females take turns incubating 1 to 3 eggs for 35 to 40 days, shielding them from storms or predators like crows. And once the eaglets hatch, both parents deliver a steady stream of shredded meat, feeding fluffy chicks that grow into fierce juveniles in just 10 to 12 weeks, though they may linger near the nest for months, perfecting their hunting skills under parental supervision. Eagles are territorial titans, defending home ranges that can span 100 square miles, with aggressive dives and vocal warnings. Yet they're surprisingly social outside breeding season, congregating in groups of dozens to gorge on salmon runs or roost together in winter, sharing prime perches like old friends at a reunion. Their vocalizations are a symphony of the wild, high-pitched whistles, guttural chatters, and sharp yelps that carry for miles, far less fearsome than the dubbed screeches in movies. Fun fact, Hollywood often uses red-tailed hawk calls for eagle scenes because they sound fiercer. Physically, eagles are evolutionary masterpieces. Their 7,000 feathers are lightweight, yet tougher than Kevlar, molting gradually to maintain aerodynamics, and their hollow bones, reinforced with internal struts, keep them light without sacrificing strength, while pectoral muscles, making up a third of their body weight, power wings that generate lift like a small plane. Their grip is so strong they can carry prey weighing as much as themselves. Imagine hoisting a 14-pound fish mid-flight, and their digestive systems are ruthlessly efficient, dissolving bones and extracting every nutrient while ejecting fur, feathers, or scales as compact pellets, like nature's waste management system. Eagles live long, rugged lives, up to 30 years in the wild, sometimes 50 in captivity, and their resilience is staggering, surviving blizzards, food shortages, and even injuries like broken feathers or talons, regrowing what's lost with time. Fun fact: eagles can adjust their feathers like slats on an airplane wing to fine-tune flight, and their eyes have a pecten, a comb-like structure that nourishes the retina, boosting their superhuman vision. Another gem: their name from the Latin aquila ties them to ancient symbols of power, like the Roman legion's eagle standards or the bald eagle chosen in 1782 as America's emblem, symbolizing strength and independence, though Benjamin Franklin famously grumbled it was a bird of bad moral character for its scavenging habits. Eagles are cultural heavyweights, soaring through mythology. Zeus transformed into an eagle to abduct Ganymede in Greek tales, and inspiring everything from Native American totems, where eagle feathers are sacred, to sports teams like the Philadelphia Eagles or Nigeria's Super Eagles soccer squad. Yet they face real threats: habitat loss from logging and urban sprawl, poisoning from lead-shot and carrion, and pesticide pollution like DDT, which thinned eggshells and crashed populations in the mid-20th century, with some species dropping to mere hundreds of breeding pairs. Conservation has worked miracles. Banning DDT, protecting nesting sites, and reintroducing eagles have boosted numbers, with bald eagles rebounding from fewer than 500 pairs in the 1960s to over 10,000 today. A victory you amazing fans can support by backing groups like the Raptor Resource Project, cleaning up waterways, or reporting illegal hunting, which still kills hundreds annually. Eagles are full of quirks. Did you know they pant to cool off, tilting their beaks like overheated dogs, or spread their wings to sunbathe, soaking up rays to recharge? They're clever too, dropping turtles from heights to crack their shells, using rocks to anchor slippery fish, or hovering on wind currents with such precision they barely flap, like masters of energy conservation. One eagle in Alaska was spotted carrying a cat toy for miles, mistaking it for prey, and another in Scotland became a local legend for snatching sandwiches from picnickers, proving their bold, mischievous streak. Fossil records show eagles have dominated for over 25 million years, with ancient giants like Haast's eagle hunting 200-pound moa in New Zealand, and modern eagles carry that legacy, adapting to urban edges where they perch on skyscrapers or snatch pigeons in city parks. They're not flawless. Sibling rivalry in the nest is brutal, with stronger eaglets often starving or shoving out weaker ones, and adults can lose prey to agile thieves like gulls or ravens mid-flight, a humbling reminder of nature's checks and balances. Eagles also face modern perils. Wind turbines and power lines kill thousands yearly, and climate change disrupts prey populations, forcing them to hunt riskier targets. Yet, their majesty endures. Whether they're snatching fish with a splash, locking talons in a courtship spiral, or perched on a frost-covered branch, eyes blazing like they own the horizon. Fun fact: eagles can see ultraviolet light, helping them track urine trails of small mammals, like a built-in CSI kit, and their hearts beat up to 300 times a minute during flight, pumping oxygen to fuel their aerial feats. Another tidbit: some cultures believed eagle feathers carried prayers to the heavens, and today, legal protections ensure only enrolled Native American tribes can use them in ceremonies, a nod to their sacred status. Eagles are survivors, rebounding from near extinction, reclaiming rivers and forests, and reminding us of nature's resilience when we give it a chance. Their intelligence shines in behaviors like caching food for lean times, or teaching fledglings to hunt by dropping sticks for them to catch midair, like an avian flight school. They're also oddly relatable. Eagles preen their feathers with OCD-level care, spend hours loafing on perches like they're binge-watching the landscape, and even play, tumbling in mock fights or tossing sticks in flight, proving they've got a fun side beneath the fierce facade. From their prehistoric ancestors to their modern reign, eagles embody a timeless wildness, thriving where lesser creatures falter. Whether they're diving through storm clouds, battling rival raptors, or raising chicks in a nest battered by gales. They're a call to protect the skies, rivers, and forests they depend on, a challenge you incredible fans can rise to by spreading awareness or volunteering with wildlife rehab centers. So, what's your eagle story? Maybe a sighting that stopped you in your tracks, a documentary that sparked your love, or just the thrill of their silhouette against a sunset? Drop it in the comments, share this video with your nature-obsessed crew, and let's keep the eagle love flying high. Thanks for soaring with me on this mega adventure. You're the absolute best community out there. Like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and let's keep exploring the wild together. Until next time, stay fierce, keep your eyes on the skies, and I'll catch you in the next one. So, what's your eagle story? Maybe a sighting that stopped you in your tracks, a documentary that sparked your love, or just the thrill of their silhouette against a sunset? Drop it in the comments, share this video with your nature-obsessed crew, and let's keep the eagle love flying high. Thanks for soaring with me on this mega adventure. You're the absolute best community out there. Like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and let's keep exploring the wild together. Until next time, stay fierce, keep your eyes on the skies, and I'll catch you in the next one.